This is Steve Bunce looking back at another knockout weekend on the undisputed home of British boxing, Box Nation. It was a freezing Friday in Manchester, but the action was hot inside bowlers. First up, unbeaten local hero Terry Flanagan took on 6-foot Scott Moises from Norfolk. Cheered on by his loyal fans, it took Flanagan a few rounds to find his range.
Oh, that's a decent shot.
Moises continued to make things awkward, but it was Flanagan who produced the final round fireworks.
Oh, good shot. Great right hand.
What's the hopes for 2012?
Hopefully a title for fight anyone.
Next up, one of the most entertaining bouts we've seen on Box Nation, as another Lancashire lad, Warren Tanzi, faced the unusual, and I mean unusual, style of Cameroon-born Emmanuel Musinga.
A bit of gamesmanship, showboating from the Singu.
If Tanzi expected an early finish, he was in for a nasty shock, as Musinga continued his clubbing attacks.
Throwing everything bar the kitchen sink at Tanzi.
Going into the final round, there was all to play for, but in the end, it was Tanzi who came out on top in this memorable contest.
Sweet science it's not, but it has been entertaining.
Ronnie Heffron's impressive start to his pro career continued against Romanian welterweight Ionut Randafur. Well, anyway, this bloke. Heffron found his target early, and his constant attacks and a crashing body shot in the fifth was enough to decide the fight.
Oh, it's a body shot. Left hand to the body.
You know, Anthony's doing a great job. I think the results have shown in the last couple of fights how much he's improved.
After his 15-second demolition of Jeff Evans in November, Oville McKenzie was in no mood for a long night against Tony Dodson.
And he's looking to tee off in the early stages.
But the Liverpool Warrior weathered the storm, until Mackenzie's big shots did the damage in round 3 to retain his Commonwealth title.
Gone again, he's gone again, and the fight's all over.
Yeah, see you soon. My next knockout victory.
Saturday night, and there were 3 World Championships to be decided, and we had them all live. The Germans showed some class with the national anthems in Frankfurt, and the class continued in the ring with a belter of a fight as Steve Cunningham and Jon Hernandez resumed hostilities for the IBF Cruiserweight title.
Good body shot again. Terrific left hand from Hernandez.
It was all Hernandez in the early rounds, and it seemed to be all over in the fourth.
Oh, terrific shot.
Hernandez left cross.
Now Hernandez has him down again.
But the challenger showed real guts in a classic fight back.
And now he catches Hernandez. Terrific sure right hand from Cunningham.
But in the end, it was the Cuban who just retained his title in a classic contest.
What a fight that's been.
On to the Alamo, well, the Alamodrome to be precise, as Nonito Donaire and Wilfredo Vasquez Jr. faced off for the WBO Junior Featherweight crown.
Look at these shots. Bang!
The early rounds went to Donaire, but Vasquez was a constant threat. And even after being dropped in the ninth, the Mexican still did enough to take the decision right down to the wire.
Very, very good fight.
With 78 knockouts between them, few expected the WBC middleweight title to go the distance. But that's exactly what happened. Cheered on by his father, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. went toe-to-toe with Marco Rubio over 12 pulsating rounds.
The crowd comes to life in the Alamo Dome.
The judges had the final say, and Junior had done enough, just enough to retain his title. There's more terrific live action coming up. Go to boxnation.tv to find out more. I'm Steve Bunce. See you again soon.